recently we got the gameplay trailer for MLB The Show 25 with the release date of March 18th or March 14th if you happen to be getting early access. So I figured that for the lead up before the game that I would go through and play with some theme teams that I've been wanting to use in MLB The Show 24. And the first one they're going to be doing today are the 2000s hitters and then no hitters for the pitching. So we have a whole bunch of people that I remember in many different ways from the 2000s because I didn't get into watching baseball until much later into the 2000s. But you got your J-Roll and your Chase Utley from the Phillies, David Wright, you got Pudge, Jim Thome, Vlad Jr., Torrey, Hunter, and Luis Gonzalez, which... Yep, on the bench we got people like Jorge Posada, Todd Helton, Mike Cameron, and Adrian Beltre. And then over in the starting pitchers, you got your Verlander for the no-hitter, Max Scherzer, Dylan Cease, Lucas Giolito, Randy Johnson, and the bullpen, just a whole bunch of other people that have participated in some sort of inning or two for different no-hitters. For the video, I wanted to use Max Scherzer, the new Blue Jay for the year, so let's just get on into it. But yeah, now that I've had a little bit more time to, watch and see the different thoughts and feelings for the MLB The Show 25 trailer, I can understand that there are definitely those people who don't love that the graphics haven't changed and the fact that, there's totally the chance that the animations aren't going to be as upgraded as people are hoping for, but I'm still slightly optimistic going into everything because of how much SDS seems to be wanting to promote the game. That's leaving me a little bit hopeful when it comes to everything. Because, I love the inclusions of Manny Ramirez, Roger Clemens. I'm interested to see who else they're going to bring in, when we get that Legends trailer a couple days before the early access. I know we're probably not going to get anybody like Barry Bonds, even though that'd be perfect for MLB The Show 25. But, I would love to see A-Rod. Even though I feel like A-Rod would have been like the perfect person to put in the original, I still would love to have him there. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on everything? Are you optimistic or even slightly optimistic? Are you not even going to consider getting the game? Are you still on older hardware like PS4 and Xbox One? Or were you on Xbox and you were getting it through Game Pass, but because now this year they're not going to be putting it on Game Pass, you're just going to skip it out entirely? I want to know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. All right, there you go, Tori. And of course, we're getting to the point where we are very, very close to pitchers and catchers reporting to the spring training camps. I think that's more or less when I'm recording this, only like a few days away, not even like more than like 3. So that's exciting that we're getting much, much closer to being able to watch our favorite teams again, even if it is just spring training. Once you see all your favorite players back in action, going around, playing some games, even if they are meaningless, that's when everybody gets back into the baseball spirit, and I'm very excited. It does suck for my own team that we lost Juan Soto, but hey, I'm cool with some of the replacements that we got, just so long as they can perform. If everybody ends up doing shit, then that sucks. The one thing that I will say that intrigues me a little bit is the new ambush hitting. Because it looks like you're going to basically be able to choose a half of the strike zone to ambush, quote unquote. I don't know if that's always going to be the inside half as it shows, or you're going to be able to choose either inside or outside, up or down. And if you go into that area and the pitch is obviously there, that you'll be able to get a bigger PCI and be able to make better contact or get better power on it. Whereas if you make contact with it outside of that zone, that you'll have less power, or you might have an easier chance of missing the pitch. God damn it. That's going to be the interesting thing, and I wonder how many people are truly going to use it, or if it'll be a thing where a lot of the people will sit there and be like, it's not really worth it, so I might as well not use it, or only use it in very, very limited chances and opportunities. Because I know for a fact that in the one thing that we saw in the high school or college section, with 40 power, you were able to hit 126 miles per hour off the bat. Now, was that just because of the ambush hitting? Was that because of the metal bats? Was it because of both? Can we ambush in ranked and get 126 off the bat? That would be wild shit to be able to actually do, but who knows? Time will tell. We'll be getting some feature premieres and deep dives very soon on some of these things. I think gameplay's the first one, so we should learn very soon. Oh, I squandered the opportunity. All right, let's see if the change up down below. All right, beautiful. Tome, you can't miss it, right? All right. You know, sometimes with some of the animations in this game, you never know. So sometimes you just really gotta make sure. Although the one thing that I will say that they definitely got better at as the year had progressed through MLB The Show 24, and that I hope that they really push on through in MLB The Show 25, is the content. Towards the end of this, they got really good at pumping out like the best content more or less that they could. And I really do hope that coming out for the beginning of MLB 25 and hopefully throughout the year, but at the very least at the beginning of it, that they give us some good stuff. We know we're going to be getting back into the power creep, so we're not going to have unlimited 99s within the first month. But I just hope that they give us a lot, you know, they give us programs to work with, and conquests, and the dynasty quests, and there's good rewards for doing ranked, and events, and BR, and the new weekend, oh god, I forgot the thing. I know it's like a weekend league, but I forgot, a weekend classic. For the weekend classic, you know, I hope they give us good cards to work towards and more unique cards. Wow, I think I've gotten to the point where I'm just like not seeing that change up in the slightest. But give us the stuff to work towards that we want to work towards. Give us some unique things, you know, because the thing is, most of us, maybe not all, but most of us don't like working towards 99 of the same person 4 times in a year. 1, maybe 2 is good enough. It all depends on how you want to work them, you know? There are different ways you can go about certain players where you can give them 99s, but make them look and work different. So I'm fine with multiple 99s of the same player, just make them different. And it doesn't really feel like they did that for a lot of the players. It was just like the same, or it was one where the 99 was just there. You know, it was serviceable until you got the better one. I think the best example is the 99 Willie Mays that they just gave us to more or less end off the year with the now and later stuff. And I think it's probably the best Willie Mays they've ever done. Like, it is a really, really, really good Willie Mays. But it was like the one that they had given us much earlier in the year was just like a okay 99 Willie Mays that like people would use because, you know, 99 Willie Mays, but It's Willie fucking Mays, you know? But yeah, speaking on the 99 Willie Mays and the Now and Later stuff, if you haven't gone to do the Now and Later stuff, and you do plan on purchasing MLB The Show 25, I would go do that just because, I mean, free packs for the next game is free packs for the next game. But also, if you happen to unlock shit, if you happen to unlock the Willie Mays, you're going to get a Diamond Willie Mays in MLB The Show 25. Now, granted, it's not going to be a 99 Willie Mays. It's just not. So don't go into it expecting some juiced 99 or even like 95 Willie Mays for 25, you know? I would expect anywhere from an 85 to an 87. That is the most likely outcome. More likely than not 85, but I could see a tiny chance in the world where it's an 86 or an 87 overall. Unless they rework the overall for diamonds, but I don't think they will. I think they're pretty content at where everything more or less is with that, so. But yeah, if you do plan on getting the show 25, whether it's the normal version or whether it's the digital deluxe version, I would definitely do it. Oh god, I didn't realize I was that early on it. I thought I was on that shit. Come on, J-Roll! Get up! Get the throw! Oh, Mickey's too fast. The one thing that was outlined that I do hope is going to get a little bit more attention than what is seemingly being said is franchise. You know, it's like, you know. Yeah, words. What are words? I don't know. But the thing is like, but yeah, the one thing that I do hope that gets a little bit more attention than is currently being said is franchise. It's, you know, it got this thing where it's like, you know, you have certain choices will make, you know, really important in the off season, or the trade logic is going to get updated again. But how much of a difference is that really going to make? Am I still going to see fucking Fernando Tatis Jr. getting traded to the Athletics for some random nobody and Brent Rooker or some shit like that? Like, I hope that everything makes sense. I know it won't. And I hope that there's just a little bit more to do in it. Make things more interesting, just a little bit. Make things a little bit more fun. If you could just nail down a couple things in that mode, it would make it so much more replayable, especially for somebody like me who has always loved playing franchise, who has always loved simming and going through and trading players and signing players and going through the draft process. I don't know, just something about this year just didn't fully click with me, and I just hope that it's better next year. And I think the thing is also not just with franchise, but Road to the Show, because a lot of people do play Road to the Show. A lot of people like putting themselves in through it and, you know, trying to get themselves to the big leagues and all that fun stuff. We have the high school, we have the college, but you're only going to be playing... Oh my god, swing at the fucking changeup one time in your goddamn life. We do have the college, we have the high school. You're only going to be playing about 5 to 7 games total through the both of them. It's 2 to 3 in high school and 3 to 4 in college. So you're really not getting a lot. I'm just watching. I might as well put my controller down and just watch the game. I might have more fun at that point. Who knows? Maybe a team will do better. But it's not a lot. So I do hope that within that tiny amount of time that it feels worth it and it's something that they can expand upon in 26 or 27. Because it feels like something that's cool, But one, is it something that is worth waiting for? Is it something that will be interesting to go back and do from time to time? Is it something that people are gonna do once and be like, you know what, that was cool, or didn't really care for it, never really gonna do it again. If I can skip it, I'm gonna skip it. You know, what's the whole process of how it's going to work? J-roll. Oh, no. Wait. No way. Of course. Of course. Yep. I finally have a glimmer of hope, and it is taken away from me within a millisecond. My ass needs to get on like legend practice and just fucking go at it like 2 hours a day until 25 comes out. That's the only way I'm gonna get better. Pretty short. Strikeout works too. Scherzer's doing his part. I mean, I came into this, I wanted to use Scherzer, but I don't really have the best DRA with him, so I was like, I'm just gonna suck with him. I'm gonna get lit up, and I'm gonna have to hope that I can at least get a couple runs here and there. Scherzer's done his thing. I just can't hit for shit right now. Hey, if you want to bring in literally anyone else, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Give me someone else to work with here. As I swing at a sinker at my fucking kneecaps. Oh. Yep. Yep. Alright, I'm fucked. Slow ass changeup. You might as well just give up. Slider down and away. That was way too down, but hey, an out's an out. Took one of a me swing right there. Do you have a slow ass? No, okay. I have a chance. This pitcher doesn't have a 70-mile-per-hour changeup on him. Oh, broken bat. The bat almost went further than the ball. How am I safe? J-roll to right. Let's go. Got the lead. Sometimes all it really just does take is one lucky break, one really dumb swing to just make things go your way. Big Poppy, first base side. Okay. You know, probably unnecessary, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So in a way, I can understand the feeling of not being able to hit a pitch that you really should be able to hit. Like that one. Come on, be expecting the changeup, get the fastball, swing late at it. Come on, Blue, give it to me. You suck. Ooh, God, that was probably the worst swing yet. That's like a swing that you have when you're so tired, you're just starting to like swing at anything. Okay, we don't need to like... Just because I said swing at anything doesn't mean you have to start doing it. Part of me feels like I don't deserve this win. But also part of me is like, this guy has had some shitty swings like I have. So it's like, kind of like none of us really deserve this win. This isn't even like a mid-off between the two of us. This is just, we both fucking suck at the game. And one of us has to win. Slider in. Got him swinging. That's what we like. Somehow, some way, I won that game, even though I did not deserve it. Especially batting-wise.